Hey everybody, and welcome back. So in today's video we are setting up our October budget kit. So we have all of our stickers here ready to go. We also have our Erin Condren monthly planner. We are going to flip to October. So here we are. And I have gotten some questions asking how the job was going. It's going great. It's definitely been a change, getting used to standing up all day and making sure I get up on time to go in and all that fun stuff, but it's been nice. Luckily I get out before the kids get out of school and I'm off the same days that they're out of school, so it works. Alright, so this here is our monthly view spread here where we'll track all of our expenses for the month, as well as track all of our bills to make sure they are all paid. So that is what this one is for. Alright, I think I got it all in there. Alright, so as y'all know, I usually do the debt tracker next, but I'm going to actually switch it and do the debt avalanche and use that one because my student loans are now broken back down to where you can see the interest and the individual amounts for each one. So now that I have that again, I'm going to switch it to do the debt avalanche. And we are going to struggle. Nope. Okay, we're going with it. So yes, so we're going to do the avalanche so that way we can track each individual's by the APR this month and probably going forward for a while. So let's see. Let's use purple. And I'm going to try to put these in order. So, bear with me. Alright, the first debt is student loans number 2 that we're going to try to pay off, just because it's higher than all the other interest loans, or the student loans, sorry. So, this will be number 2. And its beginning balance is $2,116.82 with APR of 680. Alright. And then next up we're going to be working on will be the Camaro. At $12,039.53, and its interest or APR is 10.87. Once we tackled that one, it'll be student loan number 4 at $1,115.20, and that is at a 3.86. And yes, I know I should pay off student loans first because they're smaller amounts, but you know what? This is the way that we have chosen to tackle these. This one is just, it's adding so much so quickly, and then we just really want to get the car paid off, so that's taken care of, and then we'll tackle student loans, but we'll still be making our normal payments on them. So that's just how we're looking at it. Alright, then the next is student loan number 3 at $3,411.48, and this one has a 3.86 interest rate as well. Then student loan number 1 is $3,000 $374.48. No, 64 cents, with a 3.40 interest. Then we'll be working on the Highlander, which is $21,539.61 with an interest of 5.24. And then lastly is medical, which I went in and was checking medical and stuff, and it is at $13,315. So I don't know what changed on there, and there's no APR on those. So we are gonna put down our total strip right here. And our total here for all of these is $56,912.28 for our debt, breaking it down. So once we tackle our student loans, we will start with our next highest that we're really wanting to get paid off, which is the car, at 10.87, and then we will tackle all of our smaller interest amounts as soon as those are paid off, which will definitely take some time because that is definitely a large 10,000 or 12,000 amount there. So let's go ahead, like that. And go. Perfect. All right, let me grab out all of the thin washies. Let's see, we'll just set them over here. We're gonna go with brown. Pull that brown in. Alright, so that is our debt page. So now we're going to flip over. So here we are going to lay out our October budget as well as our paycheck breakdown. And we're going to use the same thick washi. I absolutely love this thick washi, how it came out. So we're going to do the budget side first. Okay, there's that one. I'm gonna go ahead and lay down both of them. Alrighty, so there are our headers. So our October budget. Okay, there we are. And I'm still trying to figure out like a good schedule now that I am back to work to get stuff done and get Etsy stuff posted, YouTube done. So I'm working on a schedule to get all of that figured out into a day-to-day, as well as kind of doing some shit to help supplement some extra income so we can really tackle debt and get it taken care of, because I'm tired of seeing it, you know? All right. So our sources are as followed. We have James, and I hate writing on that. So we have James. Then we have myself, so any work from my job now, which I'll be contributing to $400 a month just because we need that much to help finish funding up a few things we need. And then my brain stopped working. If I make anything from shipped will also go under me. And then we have one income, so anything that comes in from the business income, which I haven't been posting as much, so I need to get back onto getting my stickers listed for y'all and stuff, so I'm super sorry about all that. All right, but for James's estimated amount for the month of October, it is $3,000. And then I'm going to be putting in $400. One income, we don't have anything expected or from others, so nothing from those. Okay, so total income for the month of October is expected to be about $3,400 for the estimated. Now the actual hopefully is a little bit more, but we'll go with the lowest amount that we can. Next up is our fixed expenses. So this income is what's coming in for this month, but we won't use this income for our expenses down here because we've already set the money aside in September. So that's why the numbers are not going to add up to the $3,400 here. But our first expense is the cars. We have 2 vehicles and it's $920 for both of them, which is crazy because one of that payment was one vehicle for us, my last vehicle. So it's just crazy. All right, and then rent was $700. All right, Allstate is $314. The cell phone is $166. Internet is $66. Student loans is $60. Did I set 60 or did it go? Oh no, it's actually $100. We were able to set aside $100. And my kids have started my whiteout. Okay, well apparently I need to get whiteout because my kids have snatched up mine. So we're just going to make do with that. And then pest control is $33. Alright, so those are all of our fixed. We're going to skip a line just in case anything got slipped by. And let's make sure we did the math. 700, 314, 166, 66, 133. All right, 2,299 is our total fixed side there. All right. Now for the fun side, which is our variable side. All right. This month we have power. Our budget is $300. Water was $100. Groceries $600. Gas $500. Spending was $190, I believe. $190. All right, and then miscellaneous, we had $50. All right, sinking funds. We don't put anything in there until the current month, just so that way it doesn't get too confusing. Then we have debt, the cushion, which is putting it into our account to have as in case we need to swipe our cards, and then anything that comes up unbudgeted. And once again, we're going to skip a couple spaces just in case we forgot something. All right, so that's what our October budget looks like. This income will help fund up November's bills and expenses. This year has been contributed from last month. But real quick, let's see. $1,740 was our variable income total budgeted amount. All right. So now on this side, we are going to do our paycheck breakdown. And in the month of October, there are going to be 4 paychecks. So here we are. Okay. So we're just going to relist all of our income over here, and our budgeted amounts are the same for this. So we have James Mill, one income, and then other. All right, so on this next area, I try to list all of our expenses from the highest to the lowest. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't quite work out. So let's see. All right, so first up we have cars. Then we have rent, which was talking to my father, and he's gonna have to go up on the rent to help cover, because prices have gone up and everything, so we're gonna have to increase rent. Then we have groceries, gas, utilities, which is power and water. Then we have Allstate, which is our insurance. AT&T does cover our cell phones and internet. They are not in the same grouping, or they're just both AT&T. Then we have student loans, pest control, miscellaneous, spending, oh no, that's not spending, SPEND. I was about to write sinking funds. Spending, sinking funds, debt, and then cushion. All right. So we're going to lay our total strip down. Perfect. All right, so now to go in for our budgeted line here. So James's estimated budget for income is $3,000. Mine is $400. None and none for one income, and one and for other. So that is $3,400 for those. All right, now cars is getting $920. Rent is going to be getting $800. Groceries is going to get $350. Gas is $250. Utilities is $400. Allstate is $314. AT&T is $232. Then make sure to add both of those together. Student loans is $100. Pest control $33. And then last is $1 remaining, so it goes into the cushion. All right, so let's add that up, make sure it does equal. So 800, 350, 250, 400, 314, 232, 100, 33, and 1. All right, 3,400. So this is the minimum amount of income we expect to come in, so we cannot go over that amount here. But if there's more that comes in throughout the month, which is always great and always welcomed, that is where we'll add the extra back into first groceries and gas, and then we'll figure out miscellaneous spending, sinking funds, stuff like that later on if we have the extra. So, but this is what our paycheck breakdown and budget look like. Now flipping on over, we are going to set up our weekly check-in and transaction log next. And then once again, last month I did not do well on keeping up with my weekly check-ins to post for y'all to see, but I was keeping it up, making sure it was all good. So, oh, I didn't put down the thin washies. We'll go back and do it in a minute. All right. That side. So here we'll check in for when we spend from groceries, gas, spending, miscellaneous, and if there's anything that comes up unbudgeted, we will use this here. Alright, so I'm going to put the rest of these down and be right back. Okay, so here is our weekly check-in and transaction log ready to go. So I actually need to go ahead and get the first weekly check-in done. Alright, now flipping over to our last budget that we set up for is our sinking funds. So we do a small little savings account for things that we know that are coming up in the future or that are yearly basis. So like birthdays and Christmas. I have one set up for the kids for their activities that they want to do. So we are. Let's do the transaction log. So I like to track every time we pull money out just so that way I know where it's at and how much we have spent to kind of keep it on track. Now, a lot of these categories definitely do not have anything in them. So we have been working on putting what we only need in those at the time. But hopefully we can fill up some of these and put them back to where I like for them to sit at. That way we have them if we ever need it. We just haven't had, you know, the money. So we'll just do what we got to do. All right, and I try to list these in alphabetical order as well, just so that way I can go down and have them really easy. So first up we have Alexis, which currently has 0. Her gym fees do come out every month, so it's $100, so I have to put $100 in hers. Next up is anniversary. Our anniversary is this month, so we shall see what we can do with $100. So we might go out to dinner or something because that's already 50-60 bucks right there just going out. Next up we have birthdays. We have 113 in there, which next birthday we have is Sky's birthday, and he's wanting to go out for dinner, so we're gonna have that and his gift, so we might need a little bit more and we'll have enough for his. Then we have, well, my birthday's also on October 26th, so it's coming up as well. Then we have Bubba, who has nothing. All right, then car maintenance. We've actually gotten a few oil changes done, but when we bought the cars, apparently somehow we got free oil changes. Like it was 7 for my car when we first bought it, and then 6 for James's. So we have definitely been utilizing that. So if y'all bought a new car from a lot or whatever, I would definitely check into it you never know what you actually signed up for. So, and then we have car taxes, which I should be adding money to this every single month, but we don't always have money to add into this. So, there's that. And next up, we have Christmas, which is coming quickly. So, we have $271 for Christmas right now. For clothes, we don't have anything. Family fun is nothing. We've actually been looking at all of the trunk or treats going on around the neighborhood, around where we live at, and that are pretty close, that are not like 30 plus minutes drives, to go and do those this year for Halloween. I got the kids' costumes. I got all of their costumes for $15, which was awesome. Definitely helped saved a lot. For gifts, we have nothing right now. For holiday, we have 10. Lawn care, we have nothing. Myself, nothing. I use that for when I go get my hair done and stuff, which I have a hair appointment coming up, so I'm going to be setting some money aside to do that because it is my birthday month, so I'm going to use that for my birthday money. So, it's okay. Then we have Phoenix, who has nothing. Sam's Club has nothing. And I want to say our membership renewal is only going to be like $55 or so next year. So then we have school. Now, we did have picture day come up at the beginning of October, because it's definitely a week into October, that we had to buy pictures, so it put us back negative in school by $66. So fun. And I still got to get yearbooks, and I know they have some more field trips coming up, so we definitely got to get school back funded. Then we have Sky, who has nothing in his. Then Steven. We have Vision, which Vision we have been using the HSA account to help cover, because James has so much going into that from his check. And then his company does half of what he puts in. So we have been utilizing that. Then we have utilities, which is whatever is left over from our budgeted amount we put into utilities. Right now there is currently $157. And if it gets too high after the cold months have went through, I will probably pull it down to like 200 and leave 200 in there, and then the rest of whatever's in there will go towards debt to help pay off some debt. But for now, I'm still trying to figure out exactly how much each month's going to be. I know last month it was 200 and something, so we put 300 in there, and then this month it's only like 190 or something. But I'm still going to put 300 towards our power bill, just so that way I can put a set amount and see, because it'll still show me the bill on how much exactly it was and stuff. So, but let's add up and see how much we have in sinking funds currently. 10, 157. Oh man, it messed up. 100, 113, 271, 10. 157 minus 66. So total is 585. Minusing that out. Okay. So definitely by now I'm saying definitely a lot, I'm sorry. By now we normally have Christmas almost $1,000 funded up, but it's just been a year. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but it's just been a year. So it is what it is, I guess. put in our last 2 washies, and then we'll flip through and I'll show you everything for October. Alright, so let's flip back. So this is our monthly view where we'll track all of our expenses and bills. Then we have our debt avalanche going on now. So starting with the student loans number 2, getting that knocked out, and then moving on to the car. So there is our debt avalanche. We have our paycheck breakdown ready to go. Our October budget's looking fabulous. Our weekly check-in and transaction log, and then sinking funds and transaction log as well. So I really hope that y'all enjoyed this budget with me for October. I hope y'all have a fantastic Monday and the rest of the week. I'm going to definitely try to get back into a schedule for posting and getting everything up. I do have 1 weekly check-in and 1 catch and load stuffing I need to get recorded and posted, but I haven't yet. I need to get the stickers posted for October so y'all can purchase any that you want and get October's and December's started. So lots to figure out on the new schedule, so bear with me. It's definitely been a year, but I really hope that y'all enjoyed, and I can't wait to catch y'all on the next one. Bye bye now.